Welcome back, guys. It is the Brothers Geek Out podcast. I keep saying it wrong. Episode 204. Sorry, guys, I'm a bit tired and all over the place. But G-Man, how you been, bro?
Yeah, bro, I've been good, man. Just been a good week. It's been a good week, productive week. We're on Easter holiday, Easter bank holiday week, which is nice. Get a couple extra days off work. But yeah, man, it's been okay. I got my MRI results early this week. Good news is it's just the MCL and everything else is intact. So just got to be patient. Doctor said got to be patient. That was this week, right?
Yeah, that was this week. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Doctor said got to be patient, and he's like, listen, it's the good news also is like it's just a grade 1 tear, so it's not, it's okay. Just got to recover through strength and physio and stuff. So I just have to be patient. I was just surprised that a grade 1 tear is just still causing me pain now, but he said you've got to be patient. And then I went physio yesterday. We started working on the strength work, and I was actually came out very uplifted because I was doing squats, I was doing lunges, I was doing like balance and stuff. So I'm like, cool, I could do this, man. Like, just to be able to do some leg exercises just gave me some confidence. So, so yeah, that's been a positive thing. So I just got to do my homework, got to do my physio, and to keep the building the strength and whatnot before I get back into things. And then, yeah, man, I mean, I guess I could talk about it like later or now, but I went to XM Studios Gallery, which was amazing.
Yeah.
Should I get into that? Should we
get you must. You get into that, bro, because it looked awesome. Absolutely awesome.
My God. Remember that feeling we got into? Remember that feeling when we first found Secret Base in Hong Kong?
Yeah.
And you just walk in and you see all these luxury, like amazing hot toy figures, and you're just like, oh my God. But it was like that, but times 100. Because these are not hot toys. These are statues. These are pieces of art, quality, the size difference in them. Oh my God, amazing. And it's a huge gallery. XM Studios is like, they cover everything from Marvel to DC to Transformers, everything, bro. They cover everything. Predator, Aliens, very quality statues, and they're just different sizes. I think the minimum is a 1/4 and upwards. But man, some of them, there was this War Machine one, which is humongous, bro. I can't even express how big it is, but it's probably the size of the top. See the top of the cupboard, right? The top that the bowl for this. It's probably the size of that. It's humongous, bro. It's crazy, and they got these amazing DC statues with like the whole Justice League with Darkseid. It's so good. They're so bloody good. I was so tempted. I was wanting to buy a couple, but I don't even have the space. Literally, that's all it is, man.
Yeah,
space. But I'm gonna definitely go back. I'm gonna do some more. Check out the Instagram, the channel, or whatnot. Kibla's posted a few, and it's all up on the stories. I'll do a couple more videos next time. But bro, like I was geeking out, man. I definitely want to buy one more. I don't know. There was a Black Panther one which was amazing.
That looked wicked.
Wolverine ones and the X-Men ones they got were sick. The Moon Knight. Oh man, they cover everything. It's so awesome that they cover. All of it, because I lost love for Hot Toys because they just started making all these generic ones, and they don't really cover everything. They only cover anything that might come out from a movie or something, and then make up a whole bunch of stuff. But this one, it just is straight from the comic books. It's absolutely awesome, man. So XM Studios, man, big shout outs, man. They're like, honestly, like they're amazing. Like after I got my Punisher figure, I've just been in love with their statues. I mean, I got my Sideshow one here, which is still awesome. Sideshow is still awesome, and then obviously you got the Prime ones, which are awesome. But XM Studios is up there, man. They're up there with.
They are. They're like, as you said, like quality pieces of artwork. Some of them are taken out straight from the comic books. The Cyclops one is from you remember I think it was 1995 X-Men cards, and there was an image of him like that.
Yeah.
That's from
so
that,
good,
bro.
right?
You know what I mean?
So good.
Quality.
You can change the sculpture and put the optic beam as well. It's so good. It's so good. Trust me.
Sick.
When you guys come, I'm gonna take you straight there. Trust me.
Even the Ghost Rider ones, bro.
It's so good. The way they do the flames as well, like it's awesome. The Hulk one, when you got Banner and then turning into Hulk, it looks so cool. The Magneto ones, bro. The Wolverine ones look sick. The claws are like metal, man. It's amazing, bro. Absolutely amazing.
No, it looks wicked. Absolutely looks wicked.
Huge fan.
Looking forward to seeing that. Definitely looking forward to seeing that.
Yeah, man. But man, I wanted to bring something up, which I don't want to get too much into, but I did want to just bring something up. Again, always happens during Ramadan, but prayers go out to the brothers and sisters out in Palestine.
Yeah.
Even in India, shit is going on with all the Muslims. I say this statement, and I don't know if it's true or whatnot, but it hits my heart because there's people out there, brothers, like innocent people in general are getting hurt, and I always pray for all of them, but I feel like Muslims are the most hated people on the planet. I don't know if I should say that or if that's right to say, but everywhere you go, people just want us dead and the world don't want to help and the world don't care. Like what's happening in Palestine, always during Ramadan, during Fajr prayer, the one right in the morning, getting attacked in the mosque. I don't care. They're getting attacked by terrorists attacking them. And then same thing in India and all I've been seeing loads of stuff. They're trying to just get rid of all the Muslims. They're literally talking about genocide. We want to get rid of them. We want to kill them all, bro. Like, and if any Muslim ever was to fight back, they're ultimately called a terrorist. That's what the world has called them, right? Even if they're fighting for their own land or their own self-defense, they're ultimately called terrorists. I don't know. I just wanted to just say like prayers go out to them again. And I don't know, man. Like the Western world has made a decision that the Muslims should die, so the rest of the world's going to follow, and no one's going to help them. No one's going to, unless you're Saudi Arabia, who, let's not get into that, but unless you're them, no one's going to help the rest of those other Muslim brothers and sisters who are just unnecessarily just being tortured by terrorists all over the world. So I don't know, man. I felt a little bit my heart's breaking because it's always during Ramadan, and the fact that people are so evil, right? And I'm not saying, don't get me wrong, you have the terrorists, like from both sides, right? You've had Muslim people, well, people who say they're Muslim or whatnot, go and do bad things. I just don't understand how, as a human being, you get so much hate for someone else because they look like you, but just because they have a different belief, you get to the stage that you want to kill them. It's unbelievable, man. So terrorists are terrorists, man. And the religion is not involved. The religion is perfect. It's the human being. It's the individuals, man. So the terrorists from Israel, terrorists from India, like attacking people, like the Muslims for no reason. It's heartbreaking, man. And especially during Ramadan, I always say, especially during Ramadan, and no one's going to help. The West will never go and help them. But anyway, everyone's still going to post their posts for like Ukraine and whatnot because they are white brothers and sisters with blonde hair, blue eyes and stuff, because they mean more, obviously, to the world than a brown dude or a brown sister who happens to be a Muslim or whatnot. So, you know, people are gonna that same energy. The same energy is gone. No one's got that Ukraine energy for other countries and whatnot. But you know, the poor countries are always going to look out for each other. I guess the minorities are always trying to look out for each other. But what can the minorities do against the higher powers, the bigger powers? But it upsets me, man. But what can you do?
Oh, it's a tough one, bro. It is a tough one because, as you said, during the month of fasting, something like that is happening. But
people are evil.
Yeah,
people are evil. Listen, man, the media would always fall on those clips of those Muslim people that would say so-called Muslim people that would say bad things about the West and say that we're going to kill you, blah, blah. They'll easily put that out there, but you're not posting the shit that the Indians are saying about we're going to kill them, we're going to create genocide, we want genocide on them, we want them off our land, what the Israeli and terrorists are saying towards the Palestinian. You're not going to post that stuff. Like, no, you won't, but you'll post easily the random Muslim dude saying shit. That's easy for you. Like the West has made this decision easily and everyone else has followed. Just how long I don't want to say it, but like it's heartbreaking, man. It's heartbreaking that the world is so divided. Like I said before, man, we're savages. We just have technology. We think we're all sophisticated. We ain't shit. We're still savage human beings with technology. That's it. We think we're smart, but we just got technology. That's it. We're savages, man.
I know, man. I know. It's prayers to everybody. I mean, that's all that can be said, but it is, the Western media has completely changed the perspective of, to be honest, bro, it's been happening for centuries, bro.
One day it's black people, that's Muslims, it's this, at one point it was the Jewish brothers and sisters, man, like it would Hitler, you know what I'm saying? Everyone's, it's just horrible that nobody learns, like, or human beings don't learn, or whatever it is. And the media is always going to be media. You know, mainstream media is always going to be mainstream media. That's why I love alternative media, whatever you want to call it, Abby Martin and, you know, Alex Jones is a big stretch, I guess. But them sort of guys, Joe Rogan, Rogan, sometimes he has guests on talk. Like, the good thing about him, he has guests talking from both sides. He would have Abby Martin talking on the Palestine side. You might have like a Ben Shapiro talking about the Israeli side, but at least he has both people on, But the mainstream media is always just going to be the one-sided thing, and just always. But the general people should wake up, man. It's weird that they don't, and they don't keep that same energy for other human beings. But I don't know. That happened this week. It kind of upset me again. It's like, man, when are people going to just wake up and just defend it? Because I swear, like, the people can do something. Like, I'm not saying sending arms to look after the Palestinians, but if everyone spoke out or something, then, I'm sure something can happen, because terrorists from Israel can't get away with that all the time. They even try to shut him down, like Low Key, the rapper Low Key, he's a high, they were trying to shut him down from Spotify and whatnot, because he speaks high on this, he's But, I don't know. Prayers go out. I don't know how else to pull it, bro. Prayers go out to all the people, all the brothers and sisters suffering.
Yeah, no, definitely, man. It's all we can do, man. It's all we can do is dua. I mean, it's a difficult time at the moment, and we still have to live with that sort of fear of something like that is happening. You know what I mean?
In China, the Uyghur Muslims. You got Yemen still getting blown up by Muslims, but backed up by the West. You got, what happened in Myanmar, the Rohingya Muslims, and they all had to migrate to Bangladesh. Bangladesh took them in. I mean, Bangladesh is one of the poorest countries in the world, and they took in refugees, where you got all these other countries that are like, no, we're not taking in the refugees. I mean, Muslims all over the world. I mean, like I say, man, like, I feel like we're the most hated people on the planet for some weird reason. I don't know. It's a tough one, but we got to move forward with life, and Allah knows best, put it that way. So
yeah, no, definitely, man. Yeah, man. I mean, we've got to leave it in Allah's hands to when it comes to that day of resolving all of this madness, and who started it and the rest of it. I mean, we'll never know the honest truth behind why all that victimization is happening, but it is what is happening. Yeah, it's a tough one. Very tough one.
Sorry, I had to bring it up, man. Sorry, yeah. I know we geek out, but we do talk about real world stuff, and this is something I've been thinking about the last couple of days, and just seeing some of the footage and all that sort of stuff. It just triggers off emotions. Like I say, man, when you see your own people, when you see innocent people getting hurt in general, it hurts. But when you see your own people getting hurt and oppressed, and again, not the Western media, nobody wants to talk about it, it hurts again as well. So just like we have all the other, I mean, I don't know how serious these things are, like Black Lives Matter and all that sort of thing. I don't know the backgrounds of them, but there's not, there's not one for Muslim Lives Matters and whatnot, because I feel like should there be? I don't know. As long as it's pure, then yeah, maybe it should be. But if there's some bullshit behind it, then there's not needed that. We don't need that stuff. But I don't see none of that stuff. I really don't. I just see like the Muslims just getting killed all over the world, and nobody really cares. But I don't know. I guess I want to say that's the way of the world, but it shouldn't be the way of the world. Hopefully, in generations, man, people would change. Hopefully, we're still savages. We ain't shit. We're better than 100 years ago for sure, but we're still basic. So 100 years later, hopefully, we'll be better.
Hey, well, let's see, bro. I mean, you think after the last pandemic with the Spanish flu and everything like that, and all the wars we've been through, you'd think change would happen there, right?
Only change that happened is this: mobile phones, technology. We think we're so smart. Deep inside, we're just barbarians and savages that look out for, I guess, their own people and whatnot, and cause divisions and whatnot. We're not united as human beings. No. As who was it? I think Rogan talks about it. Oh, there was one president that was saying that the only way we'll be united truly as human beings, as one race on this planet, is if an alien invasion came, and then it would have to be humans versus aliens. I mean, you probably still get some weirdos that would be like alien lives matter or some shit like that. And you still get some division within human, but that's the only time when human beings will truly come together, when we'll have to defend our planet against an alien race society. Other than that, us humans are always going to be divided, and innocent human beings will always die at the hands of terrorists, criminal. Yeah, like I'm trying not to swear. Have you seen how hesitant I'm trying to be?
No.
I don't want to swear. I don't want to say that. But anyway, at least, the best thing we can do is just make people aware. Awareness is one thing, I guess. And I'll never stop posting any of that stuff. I'll always post my comic book geek stuff, but if I see some sort of injustice, and it's on social media, I'm going to post it, because if someone needs to be aware of it, they need to wear it. And most people will ignore it, as they do, just because they're not, blonde hair, blue-eyed people. But still, I'm going to post it anyway.
Yeah. That's the best thing, man. People need to know. Definitely.
Yeah. Anyway, let's move on, bro. Sorry, I kind of took the mood down. Let's move on back into the geeky world and whatnot. What's the first one? Brie Larson in Fast and Furious 10, bro. What do you think about
that? No, it's pretty cool, man. I mean, listen, the franchise has grown dramatically and massively, and it's one that's going to continuously grow. Is this going to be the last one?
I have no idea. I don't think so. I think they'll just keep going until they'll just keep going.
Fast and Furious 10, mad.
I mean, are they going to call it Fast X or something like that? Like, that could be a cool name for it.
Probably. Can't believe they've got 10 movies out, bro, man. That's nuts.
The crazy thing is how it's picked itself up.
Yeah.
Because 2 kind of dropped from 1, and then 3 was kind of basic. And then from 4 upwards, in my opinion, from 4 upwards, they just got better and better.
Yeah,
I genuinely enjoy these movies. So that's the impressive thing, that they was able to pick themselves up and get to a level where they're at number 10 and they're doing amazing.
Yeah. No, definitely.
One of them was $1 billion. I think it was the one after Paul Walker passed away, which was the best one, probably the most emotional one. I'm pretty sure that made like $1 billion or something.
Yeah, it did. Oh, you know what? Listen, man, good on them. Brie Larson, I'm not sure if she's playing a goodie or a baddie, but, it'd be interesting to see what they do. I mean, it's Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel in the Fast series. So, yeah, pretty good. Yeah, exciting times. Let's see, man. This movie's been in the making. I know they tried to bring back The Rock, but The Rock was like, nah, sorry, please.
He's so successful. He doesn't need to he doesn't need to get involved in that franchise.
Yeah, that's right. He's got his own projects that he wants to work on and things that he wants to do. So good on him. It just needs to keep pushing, man. That's the main thing. But it'll be good. It'll be good. I'm looking forward to seeing it. I think, is that next year?
I think so, yeah.
Oh.
Exciting movie, man. The Fast universe. What else? Sonic 3 in development, obviously, because Sonic is an awesome franchise. And then the second one's already made I think it's hit 100. Is it 100 million something? I don't know. It's made a lot of money anyway. And Sonic 3 is in development. I think someone teased, the new Sonic that they found, the Shadow, I think it's called. I've never played those ones. But someone said Keanu Reeves' voice would be great for that. I don't know if it would be, but Sonic 3 in development, I'm down, bro, because I'm loving those Sonic movies.
They were really good, bro. That number 2 was really good. Good fun.
Great job.
What's his name? Idris Elba cracked me out as Knuckles. And if they do, man, I mean, bring back Jim Carrey, man, because I think he's in his element when he's that character. He gets to be him.
The director, I heard the director said that he will not recast Robotnik if Jim Carrey decides not to come back. So he said that, and that makes perfect sense. And I don't think they should. And even Jim Carrey, I think he said he's retired, but he's even made statements saying, listen, I'll come back for Ace Ventura 3 if Christopher Nolan directs it. So he's throwing it out there, bro, which will be funny as hell. But Sonic, going back to Sonic, I think Sonic was awesome. I want to see more. I want to see where they take it. It's definitely the best video game movie adaptation ever.
Yeah, definitely. Without doubt, they did that really well. They really worked that out. No, it was good, man. Good movie. And if they're, with that success that they've had already, that's amazing. But that's good on them. They deserve it, man. It's a great franchise, I think it's going to be. Because the first one was brilliant, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's one was brilliant. The second one just kicked off really big. You know, it was more about Sonic. It didn't have the human elements in it. It became more of a Sonic movie, if you notice that. They had the odd scenes about the sister getting married off and all of that, but it wasn't integral to the story of Sonic growing as a character. And it was more of a Sonic movie than it was, you know, half human, half Sonic characterization. So, but no, definitely, absolutely awesome. Casper, new horror series on Peacock. Yeah, they're gonna bring Casper back. Yeah,
they're gonna bring Casper back, and Peacock's a new television streaming service that I've heard about. They're looking to do some stuff, man. So we could reboot Casper, but not like the original. They didn't call it the Friendly Ghost, so it sounded like it's gonna be a bit more horror. So that'd be interesting, because remember the three uncles or whatever they were quite scary considering. And Casper, I mean, he was still the Friendly Ghost. I don't know what they're going to do with it, but it's interesting take on Casper, on what let's see what they do with it.
That'd be interesting.
But even this Peacock service, they're also going to do a TV series of Ted. Remember Ted, the teddy bear with Mark Wahlberg. Remember that film was jokes. Remember that? They're going to do a TV series. They're going to do a TV series, and it's going to take place in 1993. So it looks like it's like a prequel of Ted, which should be fun, because that movie was joke, bro.
That was brilliant.
Ted was jokes. Yeah.
Ted was really good.
That film was hilarious.
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're going to do that as well. That's pretty cool. A prequel, you know, like dirty Ted games, bro.
That movie's hilarious, man. The way they did that was awesome.
No, definitely. I'll check that out. That'll be interesting if they do that.
Cool, man. So this Peacock TV series, I don't know what it is, but it started popping up. But then anyway, moving on. Doctor Strange is being rated PG-13 because apparently it's got a bit scary, and it's got a lot more violence than some of the previous MCU movies.
Okay.
Bro, 2 more weeks. I cannot wait.
Oh, no,
I cannot wait.
I'm nuts.
Bro, some of the things I'm hearing, it's apparently this has got more shocking moments than Infinity War, Endgames, and Spider-Man No Way Home, in total. Like, what are they gonna put in there, like, for us to scream? There's gonna be so much. I was telling you yesterday, I heard a quote, and apparently it was from Kevin Feige, when someone was asking him about the plot, probably trying to get a spoiler, and he was like, you know, who needs a plot when you got what's his name, the Punisher, the old one I told you about, Tom Zane Punisher, when you got who else said? He just named some of the old characters, bro. Some of these old MCU movies. He just named those. And I was like, oh my God, man. If you put in Punisher in this movie, man, even if it's the Tom Zane one, I'm gonna shit my pants, bro. I'm gonna shit my pants. I can't wait what they do. I really think that any not even MCU, any Marvel movie, any human live action Marvel movie that was ever made, they're gonna get him involved. I would not be surprised if we see Louis Figueroa, the bodybuilder dude, Hulk. I can't say his name. Lewis Hulk in this. I'm not surprised if we see him. Seriously, bro. And the old Thor and the old Spidey or whatever it is. I am not surprised if they throw all of them into this show. The old Nick Fury with Hasselhoff and whatnot. I seriously won't be surprised. I won't be surprised if they throw him in this movie. Like, what dimensions, what universes are they going to go into? And that's why I feel like we're going to get so much from this movie, and it's going to be one of the biggest movies. My only thing with this, I don't think it's hyped for sure, but I don't think it's led to this place as smoothly. Not as smoothly, it's not the right word, but Endgames, we were led there to the point that Endgames was one of the highest grossing movies of all time, right?
Yeah. Because
of Infinity War and how that ended, and then Endgames, right? With Doctor Strange, there's nothing leading to it, if that makes sense. I know it follows the MCU, but there's nothing that says, you know, that happened. I mean, I know Spider-Man kind of opened things up, but you know what I'm trying to say. Like,
There's no great threat. There's no great threat. But they're saying it in the trailer, so there is a big threat. It looks like it's going to be battles between himself, bro. But we will get like a multiverse of madness, which is everything that we know about Marvel Cinematic Universe, but previous, and I think animations as well, bro.
Animations, yeah, I won't be surprised. Animations, Spider-Man Multiverse, the one that came out, maybe the old X-Men cartoons. We're gonna see the X-Men. We're 100% seeing X-Men. It's already confirmed. But can you believe that we're gonna see the X-Men in MCU? But actually seeing it, it's already confirmed with obviously Professor X. But Logan, like we're gonna see it, man. I'm telling you, Hugh Jackman's made this. I'm telling you now, he made it. He's done it. He's definitely done it.
Yeah,
he's in there. He's in there for sure. I can't wait. Deadpool's in it. But I guarantee you, man, they've done it. Marvel is gonna do what we want. I bet you any money they're gonna do a scene with Deadpool and Logan together. In that movie, they're gonna do it, and maybe Wolverine stabs Deadpool for Deadpool being annoying. But we're gonna see stuff that we want basically. MCU, Marvel just know what they're doing basically, man.
No, they're gonna smash
it.
They're going to smash it. They're going to absolutely smash it. Now, looking forward to it. 2 more weeks. We have our tickets booked, so I'm looking forward to seeing that. Exciting times, man. Definitely.
I cannot wait, man. I've took the week off. So next week after, and then it's trouble. All right, the next thing, bro, big one.
Yes.
Warner Brothers has been bought out by Discovery.
That's nuts.
And it's now called Warner Brothers Discovery. Bro, nice. So I'm hearing things, and this could be fake news again, where Warner Brothers is thinking about the DC universe, not the Warner Brothers, Discovery is thinking about the DC universe and just redoing the whole thing properly. And they want to get in a Kevin Feige type producer to manage the whole project. I reckon with a new direction, whether it's Discovery or whoever it is, Warner Brothers just needed a new direction. They didn't know what they were doing. So when you got someone coming in, regardless who it is, in this case, Discovery, I think they're going to be like, listen, we're scrapping this, and we're going to start again, and we're going to take it in a direction where we're going to start something like the MCU has. This is what I believe.
Yeah.
And I think they needed that. Whoever was in charge now just didn't know the direction. We got some great movies. But just we want to see the characters, man. That's their comic book characters.
Exactly.
We want to see that.
Exactly.
And I think with a new direction, with new management, we might get this, bro. It might be a big thing for Warner Brothers. I'm excited about it.
Oh, of course. I am as well, bro. It's something that's it's needed. I think we deserve it as fans. And don't get me wrong, man, the individual movies have been great, bro. Like, I mean, Suicide Squad, Peacemaker, the Batman, the Joker. They're great movies, and that's where it got a bit messy. Like, even though they're great movies, it just doesn't have that coherent. I can't even say the word, man. Like, just the storytelling, bro. I mean, that's one thing that Marvel got done really well. I mean, I think there was a recent interview about Kevin Feige saying that even though they planned it, a lot of it they made up along the way, but they wanted it to still connect. You know what I mean? So, they had the 10-year plan of how many things you want to bring out and how to interlink it. Why didn't they do that in, Warner Brothers DC? Like, what was... They did have it, bro. And Zack Snyder would have gave it that to us.
No doubt. He was the guy. He would have given us a great universe. It would have been different. It would have been different, but it would have been a great DC universe.
It would have been coherent. It would have been a coherent. I can't even say the bloody word, but it could have been. Is
that a word?
I think so, man. Here's our dyslexia kicking in again, bro. A coherent. No, that's not coherent. I don't even know. I'm not even. People are going to take the piss out of us on the podcast.
I'm not even going to try and correct you because I don't even know how to say the word either, bro.
So listen, if they continued with Zack Snyder's universe, I think we would have got a great story because he already started it with Man of Steel. That could have been, you continue that basically. I don't know why they didn't believe in his vision. I mean, you gave him the first movie, then you gave him Justice League. You know what I mean? You gave him Batman v Superman, only because he didn't make money. But those movies are cult classic movies now. You know what I mean? When somebody watches Batman v Superman, yes, all the reviews and the rest of it doesn't make sense, man. If you enjoyed it, you enjoyed it. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I mean, remember they cut his version. When you watch the Snyder cut of Batman vs Superman, it makes way more sense. When you got a studio that takes everything away, then it don't make no sense. I mean, Marvel seems like they give their directors the flexibility to do what you need to do in the story to build the story.
Yeah.
And then, you know, moving on to TV shows and allowing characters to expand through there, which we'll talk about in a bit with Moon Knight. But I mean, it just don't make no sense why DC hasn't not, after all these years, after all the success that Marvel was shown, 10 years, 12 years have passed, and you're still not starting like a formula to build a universe. I mean, it's there, man. You're in the same universe. You're in a comic book universe. Like, just find a way to copy that formula and just make it your own. You know what I mean? And Snyder did that, and they took that away from him. But anyway, let's hope with the new direction, bro, that Warner Brothers will the new direction with Discovery, they'll set that universe up and they'll set that up. And, you know, if they recast everyone, I mean, I don't know if they're going to fully recast everyone. Maybe they'll just start now, but, you know, hopefully they keep, you know, Henry Cavill, you know, they give us a Batman that we can stick with. They give us, you know, I mean, Wonder Woman, she's stuck, and Aquaman, we got Jason Momoa, we got Wonder Woman as what's her name again?
Gal Gadot.
Gal Gadot. Those ones I think will stick. Flash, I don't know what's happening. My guy's losing. They might just recast him. But, like, you know, give us those two at least are stuck. Give us more characters. Cyborg should be stuck as who he is.
Ray Fisher, yeah, exactly, yeah.
Ray Fisher, yeah.
Well, let's see what happens, bro. I mean, we don't know, man. Like, there's so much going on at the moment now. And it's just got messy along the road, along their journey, innit? It wasn't a consistent storytelling that they wanted to do, and they've gone on doing different projects, which, again, bro, listen, bro, at the end of the day, we still get the content, so I'm happy. You know what I mean? I think just because it didn't have that Marvel Universe type of feel to it, that's where it kind of lost a lot of people, because that's become a niche, bro, because the fact that people like, you know, Vin Diesel is adapting that into his action film franchise to keep it a consistent story, it's working. So there is a fast universe. You know, Rocky, Stallone doing the Rocky movies, and then Creed after. Like, you know, we've got a Rocky universe. You know, we've got all of these new universes, bro. It's nuts, bro. You know,
yeah,
it's amazing.
TV shows. I was watching the new Power about Tommy, and they call it starts off saying the Power universe. And like, Marvel's setting up that is changed. It's changed.
Yeah.
Like movies and TV programs and stuff like that. It's added a new element to it, which is universe. And now with the Multiverse of Madness coming out, like, they've really changed it. They've stepped up again, which I won't go back into. But yeah, bro, let's hope because DC is a universe, and you're supposed to just fit in there as well. Like, and the fact that you haven't set one up properly is just, I mean, they're trying to do it with Flash and whatnot, but they're spoiling it. You shouldn't spoil it with Michael Keaton. They should have kept that as a secret, so we could all scream in the cinema like we did with Spider-Man. Like, make us scream, man. But
exactly.
They lose on that one.
Well, they're trying to get the viewership, bro. They're trying to bring the peoples in, bro, but they could have done it in a different way.
100%, man.
They could have 100%, done it.
But anyway, let's see what the future holds for the DC universe with Discovery taking over.
Yeah.
Hopefully the stock price goes up because I'm losing in the stock market. But anyway, on another note, Bo, should we get into the main event, which was obviously episode 3 of Moon Knight?
Yes, man. Let's do it, bro.
You start, bro. Notes. I've actually took notes,
go on, man. Let us know. Tell us.
All right. Well, we'll go through it and just jump in, man.
Yeah,
first of all, of course, rest in peace, Gaspard Ulliel.
Yeah.
He showed up in this episode. He was awesome. He passed away, unfortunately, before the show came out. I think it was a skiing accident, but rest in peace to him. He was awesome. Handsome youth, bro. He played a character called Mogar Anton, who's a part of the black market.
That's right.
And got a little connection. Mandrapore.
Yeah.
Got a little connection. Could be connected to the power broker, which is what's her name? Agent 13 or something.
That's right.
Mandrapore's obviously connected to mutants. I'm loving it. I love the fact that they threw that out there. It just builds it. It's so amazing, man. So that was awesome. Rest in peace to him.
Yeah.
It started off with Layla's father. They're a bit interesting. They spoke about her, and there seems to be some kind of connection with Mark and Layla's father. There's something going on there, which I think will be a bit of a dramatic part of the show. Be it Mark maybe killed her father or something. I don't know.
That's what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was thinking. I think, you know, when he went to that dig, and I don't know what job he was on, but he was sent there to detain something, but ended up killing everybody. It's an interesting thing.
And her father might have been involved. Yeah, I mean, we saw that she's obviously been banned from Egypt. She's an Egyptian local and whatnot. So that was interesting. We got a chance to see Mark's combat skills, which I was excited about finally, because in the previous shows we saw the flashback and then people blood all over the place, but we actually finally saw Mark's combat skills. But we saw something interesting as well, that Mark has a conscience. He slapped the kid. He didn't really stab them dudes as raw as someone else did, which might be Jake Lockley, because what we saw is Mark kind of hesitant on killing people as savagely as we thought he was, right?
Yeah, that's right.
And then you cut to a scene where, you know, he's been stabbing man through the heart, which first of all is very violent for these Disney shows. So Disney show and that whatnot. But it goes to show something else is up. So in episode 1, when Stephen had his moment and then he wakes up and then there's blood everywhere, I have a feeling that's not Mark. With that violence, I don't think it was Mark. I have a feeling maybe it's a cross between Mark and maybe Jake Lockley, because Mark showed in this one, he's not as savage as we once thought it was. So the one that we were saying that shot people in the back of the heads and all that sort of stuff, I don't think it's Mark. I really don't, because they were both having a conversation. Mark said it wasn't me. And then Stephen was like, who was it then? And we're like, I don't know. So it could either be Jake Lockley, or for the shows and the movie universe, they a complete different character.
Yeah. It's going to be Jake, bro. Definitely going to be Jake, but it's just the way they dropped it.
It's been a bit, but I'm loving the switches though. What I'm loving about this is now they're switching between characters. Yeah. I mean, Oscar Isaac is a brilliant actor, so he pulls it off so well. One minute he's a tough dude, and then next minute he's like, all right, guys, all right, you all right, you're right, yeah, you're right, yeah. Proper doing the Dwayne and whatnot. You're all right, yeah, you're all right. Yeah, chill the F out, everyone. Yeah. But I'm loving the way they're switching through characters. And even with the Avatar suits, with the Moon Knight suits, when they switch, that's also amazing. I'm loving the way that was.
That's actually really good. Because now what they've done in the TV show is that they've made each character recognizable.
Yes.
So that, you know, each of those suits have somebody related to them. But it'd be interesting to see what they do once Jake gets involved.
Exactly. Will we get a new suit that we haven't probably seen before? Because people were complaining about Mr. Knight, because he's not an English geezer that's like kind of like, you're right, yeah, you're right, little pansy and whatnot. Yeah. He's a detective and he can be quite raw. So maybe Stephen might grow into that, but right now,
this is what I'm thinking. Yeah, this is what they I think this is where they lead into, is that they, you know, every character in the Marvel MCU has had a change in their origins. So definitely, I think this is something they're going to do with this. And I think, remember, give it time. This is his origin story. This is our first look at Moon Knight. So we're going to get to see the character grow. So yes, if Stephen's character may eventually become Mr. Midnight, where he's the detective, because he's a smart fella.
They showed that in this, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. He's a smart fella. So I think it's something that they're going to lead on to. I think the problem with, you know, fans is, and I was that guy. Remember when the first Iron Man and stuff came out? I was like, oh man, it's not like how it was in the comic books. But I'm like, they're adapting it to the big screen, and they want to bring in new audience, so they're going to change a whole load of stuff in the origin. So listen, I think what they've done is smart. The show is awesome, bro, so far. But go on, continue with your notes, bro.
I definitely think Mark and Stephen are going to work with each other. We already saw them working with each other. Like we saw them. We saw Mark being like, all right, Stephen, take over, tell us something about the map, blah, blah, blah. And we saw even in the battle where Stephen took over and then he got stabbed up and he was like, no, take your body back, take it back. So I feel like they're going to work with each other and be that character where it's like, all right, some detective work, Egyptologist, whatever the word is, getting involved. We need Stephen right now. And I think they're both going to value each other and be able to work to each other and understand, all right, we got a goal, we need to work to each other. It's just the Jake Lockley character, which I'm interested about. Where does he get involved? And do the two, Mark and Stephen, want to avoid him because he's quite savage? We don't know. Or maybe they'll need that savagery somewhere down the line. But that's awesome. I mean, look, we're seeing great powers being displayed by Khonshu. The moon, the eclipse, right? That was awesome. And it's not, I thought it was an illusion to them. It's not. He's doing it.
And everybody's
seeing affecting the world. He's affecting the world.
Yeah.
So That's amazing. And skipping all the way to the end, he takes the sky back 2,000 years so they can align the stars to get the map. Now, again, everyone's seeing that. Now, there's all these theories. What does that do to the MCU? Now, I don't think he's turned back time. If he turned back time, then we wouldn't have cars and we would have technology. I think he's just changed the sky. But what does that do for the rest of the MCU? Does someone like Doctor Strange look up there and wait, like, hold on,
what's going on?
I'm possibly protecting this realm. What is going into the sky? So I'm very interested to see if that has an effect. Sometimes they don't really link it, and you don't really see much. But you never know. Actually, you never know, because WandaVision came out, and you're like, how come no one's speaking to her about it? And then come Doctor Strange, he talks to her about it, but he goes, don't worry about it. I'm not here for that. That could be a something in the future. But we're seeing some of Khonshu's powers, which I didn't realize how effective. They're obviously godlike powers. And amazing.
Really good, bro. Really good. It was a good scene as well when they put that star map together, and then, Stephen, well, his powers are coming from him, innit? So I don't know what they're going to do next, bro, because it was quite emotional, because there was a really good scene in there where Khonshu was taking over Mark's body when he was talking to all the gods there.
The summoning of the gods, yeah.
Yeah. And the way his acting was when Khonshu was speaking through him, it's nuts, bro. He was Oscar's wicked, bro, at that. He was really good, bro. Really good. Another great episode, bro, to see where we head off to next, bro, because it's going to be like, Layla's got that story where we've got an element of Jake that's come through, and both of them not knowing what's going on. What's going to happen with Khonshu? How they're going to get him? And then Harrow, bro, like, what is his motive here? Like, what's going on here? I know he's going to raise Amit, but I feel like he's in play with one of the other gods to do this.
That's what I think as well, because those gods, like, there was 5 of them that showed up, but there was supposed to be 9 in total. I don't know if I'm right or wrong, but that, I mean, again, them not getting involved almost kind of reminded me a bit like the Eternals, and Khonshu was the only one who got involved and meddled with human thing, kind of reminding me of Eternals and whatnot. So I wonder how that links with the gods and whatnot. But I mean, how it's so composed. I feel like one of the gods, and the one that you saw at the end, I can't remember his name, which one it was, but it looked like they were in cahoots. And I feel like the one that Khonshu has an emotional relationship one was, where did I wrote that down? Where was it? Hathor. The god of music and love. Obviously, it seems like they had some kind of relations going on. I feel like she's gonna kind of help out, which she already did. She already kind of did. So I feel like she's gonna be involved in helping out. Where I feel like some of the other gods, maybe they've been deceived or something, but that was interesting. And the way they summoned them as well, it opened up the Marvel Universe a little bit more in regards to that aspect.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Like gods and all that sort of stuff.
That's right.
What else have I got there? It was interesting that Khonshu did pick an avatar with mental health. Maybe Khonshu himself it seemed like he's a misfit out of the gods. So maybe he picked a misfit as a human being, I don't know, as his avatar. What else was there? Mandapore, we spoke about that, which is awesome. Summoning the suit, I'm loving. Well, I mean, summoning the suit and the way he summoned, and that action scene, the last scene, bro, the combat, him jumping off the cape in the shape of the moon. I know we saw that in the trailer, but the cape in the shape of the moon, so awesome. It's all bulletproof and whatnot. That was a little bit confusing though. It was bulletproof, and he threw the bullets back, but my man got stabbed with spears and whatnot. I don't know how it can be bulletproof to bullets, but like get stabbed with spears and whatnot. But still,
it's true. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I wrote that down. I was like, oh, it's interesting. But listen, the action is awesome. The fighting, you can see that he wasn't on full form just because Steven's kind of messing with him. But when he's on full form, you can tell that he'll be able to bust up some dudes. His suit looks so good. It looks so good. You know, when he ran through the fence, he didn't jump over it. No, he just bust through like he was the Hulk or something. I thought that was awesome. I did like we discussed earlier, Steven taking over while he's in suit is also awesome because his mind can switch you in that. But just the fact that he's such a comedic dude, he's like, oh, you're right, I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry. And it's like, everyone chill the F out, like proper like English dude and whatnot. And then, my guy gets stabbed and he realized, oh, I need Steven. I come back and I need Mark. So I need Mark. Take the body back. I love that. What else was going on? Turn the sky back. Yeah, and then at the end, it just finished like with Khonshu obviously sacrificed. I feel like he sacrificed himself for the greater good. Like he knows something, right? Khonshu, he's not doing it as, because right now you're hearing like Khonshu took over Mark. He's got this agenda, this punishment agenda. And it kind of seems like, Khonshu, you're not really a character, like you're not really a hero in some ways, right? But this showed that he sacrificed himself for the greater good, so they can avoid Amit being released and further destruction.
That's right.
And he told Steven, like, tell Mark to come free me. He knew Mark had to come free him. So he knew he was going to be turned into a stone and Mark has to go free him. But he's doing it for the greater good. And I think that's going to develop Khonshu's character in the sense where we're going to end up with, okay, Khonshu and Mark are going to have a good relationship and they're going to come to an understanding that Khonshu is a good guy. Like, we need him.
We need him
in the MCU. Right. He's not just a bad guy. He's not like the Punisher. I mean, the Punisher's not a bad guy, but it just seems like, they're already just putting Khonshu as someone who's just using Mark. But I think they're going to have an agreement at the end, by the end of this. And the fact that he sacrificed himself is going to kind of build on that, basically.
No, definitely will. That's it's interesting where they're going to head with it, bro. Definitely. I'm looking forward to seeing where they go with it. It's one of my favorite. You know what? Out of all of them, it's become one of my favorite so far because I don't know. I just like the complication of everything.
And it's a new character. Bro, think about it, man. It's a new character. How many MCU movies come out with a new character and you're like, that was so awesome, I want to go see it again.
Yeah.
But I literally watch it again straight away. I have the ability to press play again and watch the new character develop. So it's the first time they gave us a new character and they're smashing it. And the characters, they picked well. A character as complicated as this, you need a 6-episode show. You need 6 hours or 5.5 hours, whatever it is. To tell us about this origins of this character. I hope they do this with the X-Men, man. Or even if they do the X-Men as a movie, they do separate shows to build the characters up because that's what some of those characters need, like shows like this to build those sort of guys up. But Marvel has clearly shown that not only are they smashing they could do it in the movie world, they could do it in the TV world as well and build new characters.
Of course.
As well. So they smashed it.
They absolutely smashed that. That's an important thing as well. Definitely that they smashed that. But yeah, no, looking forward to next week's episode, bro. That's episode 4. We've got 2 episodes left, and then Doctor Strange. Oh man.
Well, at least we got. Yeah, you're right. Hold on. Let me check the calendar. So next week we got episode 4, and then the week after we'll have episode 5, and then the last week of Moon Knight we'll get Doctor Strange. So on that week, that week is the biggest week. That week we're gonna have Moon Knight final episode and Doctor Strange. Oh my god. And then we got a little bit of a break, but I think Doctor Strange will keep us hyped for a couple of weeks till we get to Obi-Wan at the end of the month.
Yes.
But
definitely.
damn, that first week of May, but I took that week off work. That's gonna be a good week, man. Moon Knight final episode, which we know is gonna be big in some way, and then Doctor Strange, which I'm gonna watch 100 times. I don't know. I'm gonna watch.
I need to start taking some time off, so I'm gonna work it out. I've got loads of days to take off as well. And work it out.
Morning show for Doctor Strange. I don't care, man.
No, definitely. All right, cool, bro. I mean, I think that was it, wasn't it?
That was everything I had on the thing, man. Yeah. So I don't know, guys. Keep out for Fight Talk with the BMAs. That should be released today. The podcast will come out, when I say today, Sunday, and then the podcast will come out, and then we got our spoiler reviews that we do, our quick spoiler reviews that we do every Wednesday nights for Moon Knight. So keep an eye out for that. But yeah, man, awesome, bro.
No, definitely, it's been really good, guys. Make sure you check us out on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, guys. You'll find behind the scenes and what we get up to on our geeky everyday lives as well. Make sure you check that out. Actually, one thing we didn't touch base on. What did you think of the Batman suit?
Ooh,
Michael Keaton.
Yeah. No, looks good. I mean, it looks like the Batman Returns suit. So I'm glad they didn't change it too much.
Yeah,
because that's what I want to see. Just advance it a little bit. I like it, man. I'm so looking forward to seeing what they do with that, man.
No, same here, bro. Same here. Definitely looking forward to seeing. We get 3 different. But is it this year? 3 different. Well, no, next year now. Flash comes out next year. we get 3 different types of Batmans, which is absolutely amazing. Oh, 4 different types. We've got Keanu Reeves as Batman, bro, in the Super Pets movie. So that's even better. You know, it's nuts, bro. It's like we're getting a whole load of Batman this year. That's a lot of Batman love this year, man.
Batman's coming out on Blu-ray. Are you doing something?
Boom. Yeah. Digital platforms comes out April 19th. When is the 19th, bro?
I think it's 19th. Are you doing a watch? And that's 2 days. Is that 2 days from now?
Yeah, man. It's 2 days from now, man. Yeah. So from 2 days, you're gonna be able to download on. I mean, for you guys, HBO Max, you guys will be able to get it. For us in the UK, we're going to be premium on demand, so you can rent it through that way. I'm excited to watch it again. A massive shout out to Warner Brothers UK as well, because I'm doing a massive watch along on Thursday. So tune in. It'll be on the Brothers Geek Out podcast page. It'll be on my personal page as well. And 3 hours of fun. I'm going to break my fast in between. They sorted me out some snacks.
Oh, nice.
So I'm excited, bro.
Ramadan games, yeah.
Ramadan games,
watch
bro.
along.
That's it. Awesome. So looking forward to that. But yeah, guys, make sure you follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. TikTok, you guys are absolutely amazing. There is so much love on there at the moment. It's absolutely awesome. And guys, I've got some really good Geek Out sessions coming out. The recent one that came out last week was with Michael. Let me say his name right, man, before I mess up, man. Michael Aji. Michael Angie. Sorry, bro. Michael Aji, who came on. He's actor, boxer, cosplayer, and comic connoisseur. Like, his history in comics is just absolutely amazing. If you ask him a question, the guy will know it. You know what I mean? So that's guy. He's just full of comic book knowledge, man. And it was a really fun podcast to catch up with him. You know what? It's such a small world. Like, I didn't even meet him properly, but we saw each other at the Batman event when we saw the Batmobile. And then I started seeing his work come up on, Instagram and stuff like that, and on TikTok. And then I realized, he was at the Moon Knight premiere.
Moon Knight one.
Yeah. So awesome. I was like, that's absolutely amazing. And then we just started talking, and I was like, dude, you got too much banter. I need to get you on the show, man, because you've got great charisma, and I feel like we could proper geek out. But his history in comic books, bro, is on a different level. Like, here's me thinking, I'm all right. I got a reasonable amount of knowledge. His knowledge is, bro, on next levels. But bless him, he was on the recent podcast. I've got Clinton to come on. Clinton, who's Through the Cows, who's from TikTok as well. Another funny, geeky guy as well, which was absolutely awesome. And he's a personal trainer as well. So we'll talk about that as well. He uses those body EMT machines that you do workouts in 15 minutes, but it makes your body work out like an hour or two.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah,
awesome.
So those suits, I don't know what they're called. Not EMT. EMT is a explosive device.
I know, yeah. What with the electronic, like, what was it, like electronic, like electrocute you and shit, like Bruce Lee used to use?
No, I don't know. It's like a bodysuit that you put on, and it vibrates in different sections, works all your different muscle sections. But while you're working out, they are working on those muscles as well.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, ask him about it.
Yeah.
When you speak to him, ask.
We've already did, bro. So like, it's on the podcast, so check it out. That'll come out this week. And then I've got Trini Toy Photographer from Trinidad, who is from TikTok as well. And she reached out when I said, like, there's people that want to jump onto the podcast. And she is a toy photographer, bro. And like, her work is amazing, bro. Like, she makes the toys look like, I take pictures of toys, bro. Basic. She takes a picture of a toy, and it's like, that looks awesome. Like, she did the Batman scene where he jumps through the fire. Like, she's got a behind the scenes video where she's got the car on like wires, and she uses the deodorant with a lighter and does the explosion, and it just looks sick, bros. And I'm like, oh man, amazing person. Another person, she works in a hospital. Has the family. So we spoke about those dynamics, but a girl growing up with geeky content in Trinidad. Was really good
Trinidad?
Episode. Yeah, she's based in Trinidad. Yeah.
Oh, wicked. Nice.
So it was a good catch up.
So you've already spoken to her?
Yeah. We've already done the podcast, man. I've been on it.
I'm looking forward to
seeing that. So that was another good one as well. But yeah, very talented people, man, coming up at the moment. And like, TikTok has really opened up this community of, like, as much as I post podcast clips, I could do silly videos, but there's a lot of geeks on there that are really coming from different elements and backgrounds of it, and like there's more like what we want to do, because people keep asking us, is theory videos, bro.
Okay, theories.
So if you have any theories, record it and send it over to me.
All right, cool. I mean,
Yeah?
I'll try and think. I mean, I'll. Yeah, let's see. Listen. Yeah, let's see. I mean, we've given theories of what we think that is going to happen in Doctor Strange and whatnot, that everyone's showing up, and Louis Figueroa, I can't say the name, but those are little theories and whatnot. But yeah, we can throw it out there, bro. Like
Just do a couple of videos. Send me like 5 of them, different theories about Doctor Strange. I'll post them up during the week, and people, the guys on TikTok will be happy. I'll do a few as well, theories as well, definitely.
Anything pops to mind, I'll definitely try.
Yeah. Let's do that. All right, then, guys. Massive thank you. All right, bro. We'll leave it as that. As always, thank you to everybody who listens in and watches. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thanks to most of our guests that have come on the show as well. I'm going to start resharing those out there so you guys get to see. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Make sure you check us out on there. If you're not watching us on YouTube, then check us out on Amazon Music, Apple Podcast, SoundCloud, Spotify. When all of them, man. Just have a listen, and we'll go from there. But yeah, cool, awesome. All right, guys, have a wonderful start to the week. This will be out. Yeah, it's going to be out today, so you guys get an early Easter episode. So watch it. But yeah, cool. All right, bro. Have a good one, bro. One love. Peace.